Sweets. Sweets. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have the Glenturret triple cask here on my cask. And well, the Glenturret brought out some whiskies over the last 2-3 years, which were all well matured, especially, and showed no age statement on it. There had been a peated one and a sherry one, I think, and today I have this triple wood, and I hope that I haven't had that already. Well, there is said batch 2 on the label, so if the first one was batch 1, well, then you can compare those two tastings to either my daily mood and as well to the change in the batches. The specialty in this one, the triple wood, saying here on this green label, is that they use 3 different type of casks: American ex-bourbon casks, as most often used in Scotland, and sherry casks, European and American sherry casks. That does not mean that the sherry matured in the US. That is forbidden. Sherry has to mature in Jerez, in the southwest of Spain. Only then it is allowed to be called sherry. But they use American white oak barrels, which they import from the US because they are cheaper than the European oak casks. The European oak casks, in contrast, are very intense, show a lot of tannins, of bitterness, of spiciness. And the American white oak is smoother and weaker. So this shall show some, well, accents of intense European oakiness. 43% ABV. Priced not too bad. It's around below 40. So it's quite affordable. And triple wood edition. And here you can see 1775. Well, just 1 year missing. So it's older than the US. But the distillery changed its appearance a lot since then. It's one of only 3 producing distilleries in Scotland from the 18th century, I think. One is Glenturret, the next one is Bowmore with 1779, I think, on Islay, and Glengarry, written Glengarioch, with 1795, 96, 95, in the East Highlands. So these is a very, very old distillery. Well, the heritage is very old. The distillery looks as most of other distilleries look in Scotland. Neil K. Cameron, distillery manager, handpicked by heart and by hand. Yeah, very good. Now we have a look into the bottle, showing some fruitiness. More than 2 centuries of producing whiskey. 2.5, roughly. Sweets. Sweets. Bonbon. Orange peel. Vanilla. Going over to marzipan. And a faint cinnamon. Well, now this whiskey increases in my rating a lot. I like cinnamon a lot, and the longer I think of cinnamon, the more I smell in it. Well, this is kind of influencing my olfactory memory center. And there's some cedarwood. Yeah, coconut, vanilla. So the casks are really strong. So it shows no age statement. So you do not have the age, so you have to add from the cask. Fresh, good casks, and that's what they're doing. Orange juice, adding bitterness, going over to orange peel, spiciness, long oak wood, intense. And those European oak casks just take over for a full, intense mouthfeel. So lacking the age statement is no problem for this whiskey. There's no youthness left over, this metallic youthness you sometimes feel covering the inside of your mouth. Oh, no, this one is mature. 5 years, 7 years, 8 years. So it's mature enough to lack these unwanted aromas, and it's old enough for having added all those aromas from the casks. Wonderful piece of work, affordable, and really strong on the cask side. Yeah. And the orange peel shows the distillery character. Where this marzipan comes from the cask probably, yeah. As with the other Glenturret whiskies, they are doing a wonderful job at Glenturret for more than 2 centuries. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, and as always, feel free to give your comments in our whiskey database and discuss this bottle with us in our forum. I try hard to answer the questions. Thank you.